Welcome back. This is a little simpler than the cellular growth algorithms, but you'll find this within the mesh tool. Within the surface, what am I thinking? Meshes, the cocoon, and dealing with meshes. So Parametric House makes use of the gene pool and metal ball T custom, and I like what they end up doing, and I actually don't end up using the metal ball T or the metal ball this one as well. These two are actually the same. There's a third one. I end up using the custom one. So a nice example of going in here, grabbing yourself a rectangle, setting it so it's a center box around 0, populating the points. They populate it with 4, which I match with the gene pool tool of charge because the amount of points has to match the charge. One thing we're not doing here is grabbing out our bifocals, so you're dealing with the metal ball custom. You'll need a plane, and the plane I thought would be nice to iterate through, kind of like what happens with a contour tool. So these planes will cut through by moving it in a series. I believe it's a series that I moved it through. A linear array, same type of thing. And then a smooth polyline being generated between those. So the isocurves that are actually generated, these ones, you can pull a smooth polyline through it. You can take it through as many times as you want and see how it changes that form. And then from that, I could go into rebuild curves, which makes it a little faster, and then builds a surface. Hard to see what that surface is unless you go into render. You'll see that that's kind of it, and I'll take off this shape. Actually, we'll just bake the shape in and see what we have exactly. There we go. There you go. You get a nice little metal ball surface that was generated by those curves with a certain amount of finesse. Not too hard to figure out. You just have to remember that your point charge and your gene pools have to play off each other. You can see it can have a lot of effect on here just by, these are not groups, so I can get rid of them all. You can see I have a lot of effects by just going into my gene pool and randomizing that into different forms, changing it 100%, 10%, whatever I end up wanting, or if I end up changing the forms themselves here. They work much better at a smaller angle. I'm going to make it so they're all here. A smaller point, and the pull of those charges actually makes ones appear into islands. So it's a nice little geometry to get a hold of it and start thinking of metaball, and it's going to play off of some of the other surfaces that we want to generate. Not too hard to figure out. Metaball example, plenty of examples online. What would you end up making geometrically with it? 2-3 minute video. Thanks for watching.